Hi, hey there. I wanted to talk about the best drama of 2025, which is When Life Gives You a Tangerine. I absolutely adored, loved, cried, sobbed, everything in this film. Well, not a film, sorry. Everything about this show. Like, I loved everything about it. Where do I even begin? Like, the plot was so deep, and I just like I've watched a few K dramas. Like I've watched Mr. Plankton. Yeah, yeah. I watched Mr. Plankton, Lovely Runner, True Beauty, Business Proposal, 20th Century Girl, and so many other ones. And I'm also a huge manhwa reader and manga reader, and just like yeah, I'm in it. I'm in it. It came out in March, but I didn't watch it until like November, October, I think. And I watched it straight. I watched like it was like the episodes are really long. Like every K drama episode is really long, but I think I watched it for like the whole week, like finished it in a week because it was just that good. So when I saw the edits, I was just like, huh, that's cute. Oh, like, oh, I know. Aw. But then when I was like, when I watched it, when I saw the first episode, I was like, I'm hooked. Okay, I get it now. I'm hooked. And then each episode, it just got better. It got deeper. It got sadder. Okay, so we're gonna start off, drumroll please, with the cinematography because and the setting too because it just like played into each other. This was set in Jeju Island and it's very like small. It's a very small island and just like surrounded by water, and that's why they don't really have like a lot of opportunities there, especially in the time period that it was set in. The most things that you could do was like harvest like seafood or be a diver, and that's what they really did. And I just thought it was like beautiful, like the scene where he swam, like the male lead like jumped into the ocean and swam because the female lead was like crying and like, I'm here, I choose you. I was just like, wow, that was like a beautiful scene because the waters were like so dark. It was raining. It was like a Notebook almost, but not the Notebook because I don't know what scene was better, the crying in the Notebook or the crying scene in When Life Gives You Tangerines. I don't know. I think they're both good in their own ways. But yeah, but it was kind of like that. And I just think that was so beautiful, and especially oh my god, and the field with like all the white. I mean, I would say white, all the yellow like flowers, and they had like their first kiss, I think, and it was just like beautiful. Like it just fit so perfectly because it was just like innocence and just like having like a cute moment. Like I don't know, that's like where the romance was, and I think that was just so beautiful. The second thing that I think was like really well done, I already said I'm not gonna go too much into the plot because yeah, if you wanna like see my full review on what I thought about like everything in more details, you should go follow me on Medium where I like write in more depth about my thoughts and everything else. But yeah, I want to keep it light here. I want to talk really quickly about the characters. The characters, I've never perfection. Okay, not perfection in like the sense they're perfect, perfection in that they're so perfectly flawed. Ooh, I don't even know if that makes sense. But like they're just like so human, but they're just so like they're just I think that's what makes them perfect because they're so human in that sense. Yeah. Because like um the female lead, she's like such a fiery character, but she's also like delicate, and I just feel like that's so real. You know what I mean? To like have this strong like upfront wall, but then just honestly being like very soft inside and just wanting someone to like bring that out of you, or just having the environment to be soft. And I don't think she was really given that environment until she met the male lead. Well, until the male lead like came and was like, hey, you could like be soft around me. Like I don't know, you could be like feminine, you could be like a girl, you could just be around me, you know what I mean? And I really liked her character because she was just like so determined and so like strong, like yeah. And I also like that later on, like she starts a very like strong-headed, like strong-minded, stubborn, and then later on you just see her like kind of like you see her like it's like fluctuant. She goes from being like very strong, like stubborn to very like timid to very like strong again. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, and I like that because it just shows like how different circumstances bring up different types of like personalities or like reaction. So, like the part where the daughter was like, choose between your mom or me, and the like daughter's partner was like, I can't, and she was like, I shoot no the dude was like, oh, I don't think anybody could do that, and she was like, my father did. I was like, yeah. The themes like sacrifice, love, and like just being happy with what you have, and just like living life living life to the fullest, or just like giving to others, kind of like, making the best out of your life, and like getting the good like fulfillment out of life because you're giving to others and making others around you happy. It's like a really good, I thought that was really well done, but I don't think like a lot of people nowadays will be like happy with that theme, only because like everyone is just like me, 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 me. But I like that part in the show, like the subtle subtext in the show. That's my thoughts, my quick thoughts on When Life Gives You Tangerines, and why I think it is the best K-drama of 2025 and low-key kind of all times. I probably like skipped over some parts, but like I said, if you want the full review, go follow me on Medium. See ya.